We're live. We're live again. We're live again. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sassy Sasquatch. Well, Dallas Mavericks lost by 5 points. Maybe the Celtics are going to win after all. Celtics are all done, just sitting there waiting. Resting and waiting. Dallas got to play another game. Yeah, I'll make it before I go to bed. I keep forgetting. What the fuck? What am I doing tonight? Probably gonna watch the rest of those DBZs here in a bit. Unless something else comes up. I got this phone at 16%. I gotta get another cord, man, for real. So I gotta come charge both phones. So I found out that Rent-A-Center's got them damn bikes. You can rent one of them bikes for $35 a week. I think I might do that, even though it's not the best idea, but I can start working and make money like immediately as soon as I get one. The only problem is I bet you need a fucking ID to rent one. But if I can talk someone into doing it, and then I'll just pay the bill. I need that fucking ID. Like, what the fuck? Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I seen that. Rhea Ripley's going to come out and just beat the shit out of her. If she doesn't, it's just dumb. Like, Rhea Ripley should just come back and decimate Liv Morgan. Like, put her out of action for, like, a year. Send Liv Morgan home, pay her, whatever, but we don't see her for a year. Because Rhea Ripley just fucking murders her. Anything else is just stupid. It's unbelievable. It doesn't make sense. I'll never believe that Liv Morgan can beat up Rhea Ripley. It's just not convincing. It's not something that... I mean, look. Can Liv Morgan beat up Kevin Owens? No. Can she beat up... I mean, Rhea Ripley's beat up a couple of guys on that show. She's laid a couple of guys out, so... There's really no woman on that show that should be able to stand to Rhea Ripley, honestly. That's the problem with letting a girl beat up on the guys. It's like, okay, she beats up men, but she can't beat this bitch up? Come on. Who the fuck is this bitch? Echo. I don't know why I'd be echoing. Echoing off what? Ricky Perez said Rhea Ripley looked trans. I think he's just gay. He don't like women. The man don't like women. He likes par. Yeah, they all do that. This is... Junie used to make that same comparison. Oh, what about indoctrinating your kids to religion? It's like, first of all, that doesn't, the trans stuff is still wrong, you fucking idiot. It doesn't matter what the fuck point you're trying to make or make a comparison. Even if you don't agree with churches and religion and all that, that's irrelevant. All that's irrelevant. I don't even know why that's brought into the conversation. Like, the trans shit is wrong. They can't defend it, so they have to make these weird-ass fucking... They do shit like that. They can't actually defend the shit. So it's like, well, what about religion? What about this? What about that? What about the fact you're a bunch of freaks? What about that? Because it is gross. And that laying the newborn baby on some gay dude's chest. You know, this argument originally started, it was like, should gay dudes be able to adopt a kid? And I was like, well, I mean, I guess better than living in a foster home. Now I'm not so sure if it is. I'm not so sure if it is. But we're a long way from just adopting some needy kid that's got nowhere to go. Some homeless child. This is literally like buying children from some woman and the woman giving birth and then you take the kid. That's a whole different thing than we got a homeless child here and needs somewhere to go. And these gentlemen here will take the child. And we've done... I mean, if you're going to let somebody adopt a child, you need to keep an eye on them for a while, I think. Shit. You don't know the fucking... You don't know what they're up to. We should get to keep an eye on you for a little bit when you adopt a kid. That's all I'm saying. We should be able to pop in anytime. And speak to the child. Make sure you're not up to no shenanigans. And no, men don't need to be breastfeeding the babies. All this shit's got to stop. It's just got to stop. It's got to stop. You saw the Pope. I haven't even talked about that yet. You saw what the Pope said. The Pope's been watching the content. The Pope's brought it back. He brought a word back that we retired. Because these nerds are too sensitive. But the Pope brought it back, boy. Pope brought it back in a big way. So shout out to the Pope. I couldn't believe it. I triple checked it. I was like, is this some fucking... What is this? Somebody's fucking with me? Ain't no way the Pope said this shit. He said it. Oh, he said it. Because it's just gone too far. Remember, the Pope was kind of defending this shit for a while. But it's just gone too far. That's what people don't seem to get. These gays don't understand. It's just gone too far. And even the people that were fine with it, had no problem with it, even they're starting to say, look, it's too much, man. Y'all just need to chill. They're not going to chill, though. They're going to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. There's a limit to it, though. I predict this Pride Month coming up, it won't last long. The Democrats are probably going to go all out kissing the gay dick. But I don't know about these corporations, man. I mean, Bud Light got hit hard. They got hit hard. So it's going to be interesting come June 1st what companies actually change their logos and do all this shit. Because Bud Light got it rough. And at Target and a bunch of other places got hit. People just said, fuck it, we ain't going to go there no more. Bud Light's trying to make a comeback, but I don't think it'll ever be the same. Because it's like associated with being gay. Like, people associate people that drink Bud Light with gayness. That's what they did. That's what they did with the brand. Now, maybe there is, maybe there can be a gay beer, Maybe you can brand yourself as the gay beer and you can make some money. I'm sure you can. Gay guys drink, but bad move for Bud Light. It was a bad move for Bud Light. Bud Light already had a brand. It had its fans, and it wasn't the gays. And now Bud Light's associated with the gays. And I don't even think the gays really want it. I don't think the gays want it. So, just a terrible business move. You alienate your actual audience that does buy your product. And then you kiss the ass of the gays, and they don't even want to drink that shit either. What a genius move. It really shows you that any of us could, I could become the CEO of Bud Light tomorrow. I don't know the ins and outs of brewing beer, but they probably have a bunch of people that work there already know how to do that shit anyway. But I certainly could have kept them from making some transgender fucking beer can. I could have saved that company billions. I just would have went, nah, that's a bad idea. The problem's at the top. The people at the top are retarded. It ain't the guy brewing the beer that came up with that shit. It's some fucking idiot at the top that gets paid way too much fucking money, bro. They get paid way too much to come up with these terrible ideas that don't make no fucking money. Make me the head of marketing at Bud Light. I'll come up with a better fucking marketing campaign than that. Let's jump on the trans bandwagon. Like, what? These companies are like behind the times. Like, they're always a few years late. There was a time a few years ago that they could have got away with something like this. But that time has passed. Trying to appeal to the gays and the trans and all this, it just kills you. It kills you. It's just not going to work, man. It's a toxic thing, and if you try to lump yourself in with it, you're going down with it. The whole trans gay agenda thing is going down in flames. I told Junie that fucking 2 years ago when he was balls deep defending it every day. Had that cock balls deep, gagging on it. Glizzy overdrive on the fucking, you ever seen that video? Glizzy overdrive on the fucking, on the gay cock. And for what? You heard what the Pope said, though. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe he said it. He said something. I said it 10 years ago, though. I said it when it wasn't popular to say. Now the Pope gets to come along when it's popular and he feels comfortable. You're welcome, Pope, for paving the way, for walking the road. Paving that road for you, Pope. So you could have the balls to say it. But I was saying it way back in 2013 and shit. Y'all, none of you know what the Pope said? Type the Pope into Google and see what comes up. Let's see if Google actually shows it to you. You're going to think it's a joke, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I can really say it on here anymore. I used to say it all the time, but it's a different time. YouTube might ban me. The Pope said it, though. Oh, the Pope ain't gonna... Nah, the Pope ain't saying that. Nobody's saying that. Relax. I come in my sister. I come in my... Okay. The Pope said there's too much baggotry. Only he didn't say baggotry. But it rhymes with baggotry. Well, I'm sure he has. You've seen the interview, though. She was like, if a young girl wants to be in the clergy and blah, 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 can she? And this motherfucker looked over, he went, no. You gotta watch it, I'm telling you, it's funny. The motherfucker goes, she's like, if a young girl wants to be in the clergy, you know, basically a female priest, right? Is what she's asking. And he goes, no. Just like that. But way funnier. I can't even do it justice. He's just like, no. No. Like, he's tired of it, bro. That Pope is tired. He's tired of this stupid bullshit, bro. He was telling him, he was like, y'all just can't change the Bible, bro. Y'all just can't make up your own rules. This is a religion. This is God's will. You can't just decide you can change all this and have female priests and all this shit. He was telling the dumb bitch. The Pope's had it, bro. The Pope is fucking done. That's what I'm telling you. Like, the Pope used to be all about some of this shit, but it's just too much. That's what he was saying. He's like, there's too much baggotry. There's too much. That's what he said. Literally what he fucking said. He said, there's too much baggotry. I said, what, Pope? Where have I heard that word before? Pope brought it back. Popes brought it back. Who would have thought that the Pope would bring it back? Baggotry. See, this is why I like the Patreon. I'm going to talk about this more on the Patreon. I'm going to play the clip of the Pope. Say what I want on the fucking Patreon. That's bullshit. Dude, I wanted Wendy's so bad, but I'm not going to DoorDash it. Fuck that. I'm not going to spend money on that. Maple gave me $30 credit on DoorDash. I'm going to use it for pickup. That's 6 meals I can eat at Wendy's for that 30. 6 days in a row I go to Wendy's right for the gym. The Patreon's in the description. We already got an episode up on there. I'm about to do another one here probably tomorrow. I think we're going to do Dragon Ball Z tonight. Yeah, you got to use the apps. Trust me, I don't know a lot, but I know about being poor. I'll give you tips on being poor. I haven't even been on PlayStation. I don't even have Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what the podcasts on Patreon are going to be. Going to be talking about news and stuff. Not no stupid bullshit. We'll save the stupid bullshit for the streams. You can do streams on Patreon too. I'm probably going to do it. It just depends on how many people we get on there. I do some streams on there. But I'm dropping 2 shows a week on there, minimum. If it really picks up, I'm going to do more, but it just depends. And there's different tiers on there. 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20 a month. Nah, I never saved any of those videos. I had to upload them and just delete them off my shit. There's like 6,000 videos on that YouTube channel when they deleted it. Last I looked, maybe there was more at that, but I can remember looking there one time, there was 6,000 on there. I was like, Jesus Christ. Deleted all of them. Almost a decade of videos they deleted. Oh, and here's why it's stupid. Even though I'm a small YouTuber, and it's like, it seems insignificant, in the grand scheme of things, it's not. It's actually very important. Because there were people that watched that channel, and they just deleted all that. So if you like coming to YouTube, maybe you like going back and watching some of that. Now you can't. There comes a point where they do that to too many channels where people go, you know what? I don't really have a reason to get on YouTube anymore. There's nobody I want to watch on there. Every time they delete a channel, there may be only one channel you watch on here, and they delete it. Well, why get back on it? That's what's going to be the downfall of YouTube if they keep doing this. It's only a matter of time. They just keep doing this dumb shit. They had the right idea back in the day. Let it go. Let people upload. Just leave it alone. If Elon's got the right idea. If you're not doing anything illegal, why worry about it? And you see N-words on Twitter. Hey, we're grown up. Jesus fucking Christ. I can handle seeing an N-word. It's not... I don't have a fucking nervous breakdown. I just scroll on by. Who gives a fuck? I'd rather people be on there saying racist shit and all that than have to have a bunch of censorship, be afraid to say this and that. If those people can be on there, then I know they'll leave me alone. That's how I see it. As long as they're not bothering the Nazi, why would they bother me? You have to understand, I know there's a lot of people you don't like and you want them to be silent. You can't stand them, but when worse people than you are allowed to speak, you can be comfortable knowing you're okay. You're safe. Nobody's going to bother you. When they start coming for them, it's only a matter of time before they get to your ass. And then you just got to keep censoring yourself and censoring yourself and censoring yourself. Eventually, you can't say shit. Nobody can say anything because nobody wants to get banned. Fuck all that. And then it gets boring. Twitter's a lot more fun when everybody can just go wild. Who gives a fuck? Remember when the blacks and the Indians was on there battling each other saying racist shit? It was funny. Who gives a fuck? And did anyone get hurt? No. Everyone had to get up the next day, go to work, do their daily routine. It's not a big deal, man. It's just the fucking words on the screen. Get over it. And just block it if you don't want to deal with it. Just block it. Just hit the block. And then you ain't got to see it. I've never understood. It's like back in the day, all these people bitching about what's on the radio. Can't say this, can't say that. Turn it off. They used to bitch about Howard Stern every day. I'm like, turn it off. Don't listen. What's so hard about this? There's a ton of shit I don't like. I don't ever listen to it. Somehow I can avoid it. Somehow. It's not like it pops up. You have to seek the shit out. Stop seeking the shit out you don't want to see. And yeah, when you're on social media, maybe you see something you don't want to see. Block it and grow up. Gonna go fill a form out. Why don't you fill a form out for some shit that's illegal? Remember when Twitter had all that child abuse on it before Elon took it? Started banning all that bullshit? What's that tell you? That tells me all I need to know about Elon. He got on there and started banning all these weirdo fucking pedophiles. Thank you, Elon. I don't care if you don't let me make any money off Twitter. Thank you for banning the pedophiles. Get them the fuck out of here. I wish he'd ban that fucking pornography off that shit. For real. That's one thing I will agree with that should not be on social media, because if we want to see porn, we know where to go look at it. We don't need to see it all over our social media. I mean, you look at that Twitter and shit when you're out in public. You don't need to see all that shit popping up. Some bitch sucking a dick and shit. Like, the fuck is this? That shit I would ban. You just don't need it on there. Or maybe there's a way to have it and, keep it in a separate area. But I guess you could say the same about people getting shot in the head or something. When you really think about it, it's best just don't censor nothing unless it's illegal. That's the best way to go. $33,000. There couldn't have been that many. Yeah, I used to make money off this, and YouTube got a cut of the money. Yeah, it wasn't a lot, but hey, When you're a business, it all adds up. All them little channels add up to the bottom line. And if I was running YouTube, I just would. I wouldn't be trying to sabotage. And you know my channel got sabotaged. You know at some point. Because I used to get like 100 subs a day. I was flying up. And then it was like, Trump came along and they were like, If I never would have talked about Trump. Actually, I didn't even get banned over Trump. I got banned over... The first time I got a strike was over that fucking video about some rapist shit. Some bitch lying about some black guy. Put him in jail for years. Turned out she was lying. And I called her a cunt. And they were like, you can't do that. Or I showed her a picture and I made fun of her. And they said it was harassment. I was harassing the fat lying bitch who put a black guy in prison. Some people deserve to be fucking made fun of. And have their picture put for the world to see. Every man on the planet should see that woman and know who she is. Stay away from that woman. That woman will try to ruin your life. Why not? Why can't we name and shame her? I thought we cared about black men. I guess we don't. What a joke that is. And then I got strikes for election denial. Everybody in here knows I don't think the election was rigged. But because I let a guy come on and debate about it and talk about it and show his evidence, I got a strike. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to talk about it at all. Even if you're making fun of it. I got a strike one time for making fun of it. For doing a stream making fun of the election rigging crap. And they were like, election denial. I'm like, how am I denying it? I'm making fun of it, you retard. This is why you don't let robots do the banning. You get a human. So a human can watch it and go, oh, wait, this guy's not even fucking believes this shit. They don't even want you talking about certain topics. But that just lends to credibility. That just makes people believe them more. Why can't I talk about this? It's a big fucking deal. But whatever, they can ban me off YouTube. I can always stream on X. Ain't got to worry about it. We have Elon now. He saved us. And I told you Elon would get that live streaming set up. That he's trying to take everything. He's trying to get you off all these other apps, get you on that. The problem is, though, he's made it so everyone's just engagement farming for money on there. Just saying the dumbest shit they can say to get people to respond so they can get money. That's all Twitter is now. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. But that's what YouTube used to be. Just engagement farming. For money. I used to do it every day. If you can get people riled up, typing away in that comment section, if you can get them riled up enough where they're sharing the video to their little message boards full of nerds, a bunch of angry nerds, you've struck gold. It's like striking gold. Because you got all these angry guys, and they're advertising your shit for you. You ain't got to do shit, but let them just go around the internet sharing it. That's why I fed into the trolls, because I'm like, oh, all these nerds will get in a little chat with each other, and they'll be sharing every video. They'll be sharing every... I mean, they're obsessed. They're the most loyal nerds. I always count on them to be there to type away. And it used to be on the videos, you need those comments coming in. You need all that shit. Helps you in the algorithm. I don't know what the algorithm is now. I don't even give a shit. Because this site's fucking trash. Don't even send notifications out when you go live. I mean, what the fuck? Genius business model. Hey, come here and stream and make videos, but we don't want to make no money. YouTube is like, nah, we don't want to make money. That's the thing about these large corporations owning everything. They don't need the money. If YouTube was ran by just an actual dude trying to make a living, he wouldn't be worrying none about this bullshit. That's the thing about Elon. He spent $44 billion on Twitter. He's trying to make money. He He ain't fucking worried about this bullshit censoring everybody's shit. He wants everybody on that motherfucker. Streaming, typing, doing everything on there. Everybody on that bitch. That's how you make money on a site like that. You get everybody on it. And everybody's doing everything on there. Well, people tell me all the time they don't get notifications. I guess you're lucky. The thing is, you got to stop. If you stop clicking on all that fucking stupid porn shit on Twitter, it'll stop popping up because it's not in your algorithm anymore. You're looking at it. That's why you're seeing it. But see, I'll click on a tweet and go into the replies, and it's in there. And it's like, the tweet has nothing to do with pornography. But in the replies of the fucking tweet, there's tons of stupid bitches down there trying to promote their stupid OnlyFans and porn, and they got little porn videos playing and shit, sucking dicks and shit. Like, what the fuck? I just click out of it and get on with my day. Like, what the fuck is this stupid shit? So fucking dumb. Dude, it's so fucking dumb. The replies to every tweet, they have nothing to do with the tweet. Everyone's just trying to get some fucking money. I mean, it definitely gets people on there every day making posts, which is what he wants, because that's how you get the money. Like in Kazakhstan, motherfuckers, they're always farming every day. Farming away. Then you got guys on there crying they're not making enough money off tweets. Bro, go record a podcast or something. Do something. What do you think, you're going to make a living off tweets? Just tweeting some shit. These people are so lazy, they just want to tweet. They don't want to talk or nothing or try to do anything. They just want to tweet. Sell you a t-shirt. Nah, fuck all that. Just read my tweet and respond to it and retweet it so I can get paid, okay? Shit. Times is hard out here. Expect me to put all this effort in. I made the tweet, damn it. I made this tweet, now argue under it. Make me money. That's where we're at. That's where the people are at. Get on Twitter and scroll down. It's all it is. A guy with a check mark going, hey, trans rights matter. A woman should be able to get an abortion for any reason. They should take the guns. If you want to get some engagement, just say stupid shit like that. Take the guns. I think they should take all these Trump supporters' guns and put them in prison. And then all you need is some dumb fuck Trump guy to retweet it. And then there'll be a bunch of them in there. You come and take it. Come and take it, boy. And sit back and count the money. That's where Twitter's at. Dude, you used to be able to scroll down and find things to talk about, news stories. I'm telling you, now you scroll down, it's all this bullshit. Engagement farming. It's so obvious, too, they're doing it. They always got to say the dumbest shit. And they're doing it on purpose. The Kazakhstans almost have it down to a science. They know how to word the tweet to where it just kind of pisses everybody off. That's what you want. Piss everyone off. Get them all angry. The Kazakhstans don't give two fucks either. They don't even care about being called a pedo. They don't give two fucks about any of it. They just want you to fucking get mad and type under that tweet and so they can get paid. You know they got sued once for some type of Ponzi scheme they had. And they got sued over it. So these guys have always been kind of trying to scam. And now they got a good system going. Engagement farming. I don't really hate the Kazakhstans. I mean, they're doing their thing. I can't knock the hustle. In this economy, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I don't knock anybody for engagement farming, but that's all Twitter is now. Japanese girls. Hey, that'll get some clicks. Maybe I should start posting Japanese girls. Maybe that'll get me some views. Oh, then I can be on this guy's feed all day. Just make you a Twitter account, at hot Japanese girls. Every hour on the hour, get a hot Japanese girl sent to your feed. Sub today. Seems like a good idea. What else is going on? What did Trump do today? I bookmarked some things on Twitter, but I forgot. I'll save it for the Patreon, I guess. Oh, Elon knows. He's got that algorithm set up. He knows what you want to see on there. That motherfucker knows. Ugh. Well, is Toasted Crack still here? I'm not going to no bike store. I'm probably going to get that one from Rent-A-Center. It's $35 a week. You can get up to 50 miles on it before you have to charge it. And then I can get right to work. Start getting some money. When the ID comes in, I can get to a job. Hell, I can work that job, get off, and fucking do Grubhub and shit afterwards. Only thing is, I think I'm going to need an ID to get that. So I have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow and look at them at Rent-A-Center. I am going to walk. Hell, I walk every day. I'm going to go to the gym, hit my abs. Ab day. Go to Wendy's, have a little meal. No, it's not the best idea, but I don't know if I can get all the money together to buy one that's going to be worth buying. Like, I need something that gets 40, 50 miles on a charge. Nah, I don't need credit. I've rented things from Rent-A-Center before. I ain't never had a problem there. No credit check. But I probably will need an ID. It'd be nice if that motherfucker come in the mail in the morning. But I could do $35 a week. I could pay that. Between the stream and, like, working, that's easy. I don't know. I might be able to talk somebody into... People know I'll pay the bill. I could probably talk somebody into getting it. Use their ID, go down there with me. And I just pay it every week. I could even switch it. There's probably a way to switch it over when you get your ID. Put it in my name. But that seems easier to get a bike quicker than trying to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars together. And then order one off the internet and wait God knows how long to get it delivered. Like, I need to start making some cash. Not making money off the stream, but I need more than that. Dude, I seen a dude doing fucking DoorDash on a regular-ass bicycle today. I swear he was. Because he asked me. He had a backpack. He was pulling out of the Wendy's parking lot. And he had a bike. And he was like, "You're doing DoorDash on the bike?" And I'm like, "Nah." And he was like, "Oh, I just seen the backpack. I figured that's what you was doing." I think that's what he was doing, though. Because he had a backpack and he pedaled away. Came out of Wendy's. He was black, though. Young black guy. You know, he's fast on the bike. Shit. He gets around quick, I bet. I'm some old white man. I need a motor. I'm slow and tired. The dogs ate my wallet. I mean, it's not a good idea, but it's better than fucking when I need to make some money. I can't just count on like that Patreon getting money going and stream donations. I need to fucking work. And I'm going to have some type of transportation to get to a job. And I can go drop $35. Getting $35 together and going and getting a bike like that is a lot easier than any other way. So fuck it. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It's not like I'm renting a TV or some dumb shit. I'm renting something so I can work. I'll make way more than $35 a week using that bike. I'll make hundreds and hundreds of dollars a week using that bike. And then just, I'm not spending a lot of money every day, so save the money up. You got to join the Patreon, Magic Boy. Links in the description. $10 a month for Discord access, sir. Good thing about that bike, too, I can stream all day on that bitch. I can work and stream at the same time. It's a good idea. What's the alternative? Just walk everywhere and walk 15 miles to that factory whenever I get that? We just started the Patreon. People still got to join it. There's a few people in there. Ricky's in there. Maple's in there. Jabba Hutt. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. We'll see where I'm at whenever I get to that point. Because I doubt that ID's coming tomorrow. Well, I'm trying to think when I mailed that out. I don't know why it takes so fucking long. Well, it's got to go all the way to Frankfurt. But that's not that far. It's in the same state. I'm going to apply at a bunch of places, though, so I don't know. Because that bike I can get anywhere in E-Town. There's all kinds of places to work down there. Like I could work at one of them stores down there, work 40 hours a week there. And when I get off work, I could just do Grubhub and share. I'm right there. It's perfect. Make extra money. And I can stream while I do that shit. Not while I work at a job, but while I'm doing like DoorDash and shit. Mount the phone on the bike. Deliver shit. I'll work anywhere. I don't give a fuck. Harley's doing fine. No, I would do Grubhub if I worked at like Walmart or something. Because they only gonna give you like 40 hours a week. And then when you get off your shift, hell, you're already around the area where all the stores are. Thanks for joining, Magic Boy. Magic Boy's joined the Patreon. I'm living here for right now. Cross that bridge when we get there. When you join the $10 tier, it'll give you the link. I don't know if it emails or whatever, but I mean, everybody else got in. I didn't send them a link. They just got in after they did it. So it sends it somewhere. Is Ricky in here? He'll tell you. Yeah, Ricky, how'd you get the link? Check your email or some shit. It's all tied to Patreon. It gives you a button. That's smart. They don't even show you a link. Patreon's got the shit figured out, I'm telling you. A lot of people must pay for Discords because it's integrated into fucking Patreon. Completely integrated. I thought I was going to have to send people links every day and shit. It just does it for me. Yeah, Magic Boy, let me review the body cam footage for a price. I mean, hell, it's in the past now. Who cares? Should be able to watch it now and just laugh at it. Supposed to be a little fucking alert that pops up when people join Patreon. Didn't pop up. What the? Yeah, only I'll be able to see it. I mean, we're at $80 a month. We got 9 paid users on this bitch. How do we have 9? That don't even seem. That don't seem right. There's 7. I don't know why it's saying 9. I will. There's a $15 tier and there's a $20 tier. 15, you can request a video a month. 20, you can get a video a week. But I react to news on the podcast on there, so. Yeah, send it. I guess what them Patreon shows are. When I'm on Twitter, I bookmark shit, and then when I sit down to do one of them, I go through the bookmarks. I got all the news and shit. After I scroll through all the bait engagement. I mean, I went to the news. There's a news tab on Twitter. I went to that tab looking for news. There was a fucking engagement baiting in there. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Just give me the news. Elon, fix it, please. Get it under control, please. It's crazy to wake up every day and think, well, hell, I used to do it. I guess it ain't that crazy. But you wake up every day, you're like, I got to write the perfect tweet, just piss everyone off today. And then you write it, and you go, that's perfect. Send it. And then you see them start to get going, and then you go, oh, that's fantastic. And then you just go on about your day. And then you check in an hour later, you go, how we doing? Oh, we're doing great. We're doing great. All right, take the rest of the day off. Take the rest of the day off. We got them. We got them all fucking riled up today. This one's doing better than expected. Take the rest of the week off. Like, this really is the last stages of America. Like, it's that bad. Where you can make money just pissing everybody off. And that's all people do all day. Where are these songs at? Oh, I gotta search it. Oh, there's Magic Boy. He got in there. Oh, Magic Boy's in there. Mexican. Radio. Is it this? Yeah.
Let me vibe for a minute. Hey, way too high when I'm in it. Hey, let me vibe, let me vibe, let me vibe. Hey, let me vibe, let me vibe, let me vibe. Hey.
Yep, send it.
Home easy, Mark easy. This for you, baby. No joke. This for you, fellas. Something I cooked up. The dope house. In my kitchen. Yeah. Roll Cadillacs, never lie on rap. Smoke killer herb till my lungs collapse.
I think I've heard this before.
Ran last night shooting crafts. Then I hit the Ritz and bought a few laps. Just got a letter from my old best friend. Doing 25 in a federal pen. Wanna come home, but he said until then. Could I look over his 3 children? They wake him up at 5 a.m. for Fruit Loops. Draped up in white overalls and black boots. The driver likes sipping gin and juice. Now we need money for some chips and soups. Run around town with a sack of rocks. Polo shirts with the matching socks. Mom, I promise one day I'ma stop. I'ma grow up and be an astronaut. I'm on a Mexican radio. 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 Now daddy come first and daddy
God, where have I heard this before?
Daddy represent that Scrooston text. Silly punks jealous of the SPMX, but your whole crew should be wearing Kotex. I'ma get by and I'ma get high. 13.5, I'ma let my birds fly. Everybody knows that my back is not dry. If you say it is, you a damn lie. Rolling through life like a tumble.
This is in some show I've seen, but God, I can't remember. I've heard it somewhere.
Catching hell 'cause I love my weed. Baby, can you please let your husband breathe? Trying to dodge death and trying to dodge jail. Damn friends trying to do my gal. People used to call me a bum from hell. Laughed at my car when my muffler fell.
Oh, yeah, that's where I've heard it.
Mexican radio. I'm on the Mexican radio.
Knew I heard it somewhere.
I'm on the Mexican radio. I'm on the Mexican radio. Pull another bud from the fat ass dime. Gripping wood grain, let the seat recline. Got the Asian girl with the big behind. Take her to the telly and she love me long time. Remember when I begged you to buy my tapes? Now I buy cribs on the sides of lakes. Pray to the Lord and ask why they hate. 'Cause they got the nuts about the size of grapes. 22 inches on my dually two-ton. And the candy paint costs 8,500. Even if I'm in my swimming pool having fun, still I stay strapped with a waterproof gun. I'm asking you, please, can you pray for me, Reverend? When I die, will I go to trying to count the TVs in my car? I got 11. Pioneer Reed 007. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican
The Mexican radio.
I'm on a Mexican radio. The day is here. What up, baby? Hustle Town. 2001, and it just don't quit. No, it just don't stop. Chunk deuce.
Oh, shit. Stupid ad.
No truce.
Fuck out of here. I hear something walking out here. Psst. Are you afraid to die? Or do you want to live forever? Stay on your grind.
Stay on your grind. You know, stay on your grind. My people, oh, stay on your grind. Everybody, stay on your grind. And can you feel
Stay on the grind.
Hustlers, don't give a fucksters, and we smoke like broke down mufflers. Paint pictures, write scriptures. At the beach, 30 deep, riding ninjas. Smoke a howlick, I can't go without it. Me and my crew, we always joke about it in the back of the tow bus. With the gojas, little hojas fucking off over us. The game lord is the drugs and fast
I think it's
hoes.
Mexican music.
Hotels with the beds with brass poles. Sip gallons, can't keep my balance. I'ma have to shine like the boy Richie Valens. Ice medallion, got a thick stallion. 700 pounds coming straight from a gallon. Dogs off the leashes, oh my Jesus. Leave in peace or leave in pieces. Fly like Vince, bubble like Prince. Mama just ain't been the same ever since. She can't believe I got all these fans, and she won't stop saving aluminum cans. I'm swinging and swerving, Woodson and Worthing. Used to break dance against boys up at Sterling, but that was 82. I was acting a fool, the only Mexican in the whole damn school. The game will eat your ass up if you let it. That was back when crack was the epidemic. I'ma represent it, my house ain't rented. Always kept it real while you boys pretended. Lace my pippins, cook my chickens. They shot my boy and missed me by inches. Now my flow harder than my dick is. You can't see me unless you buy some tickets. And can you feel me? Yeah, stay on your grind. Oh, that's my show now. Stay on your grind. The police, babe, stay on your grind. My sister,
Take a nap.
I'ma stay about my paper. Build my house on a solid acre. Used to be broke, but I ain't tripping on that. It's 2002, I'ma flip in my lag and get gone in the wind. Chrome on the rim. Hope we can all get along in the end, my friend. Player hating's a sin. I got men that'll check your chinny chin chin. All his homeboys need revenge. Smoking bunk weed full of seeds and stems. I'm an interceptor, off the rector. Can't stand clubs with the metal detectors. I'm a movie director, like Hannibal Lecter. I try to mix codeine with Dr. Pepper, but it tastes like medicine. I'm fighting and wrestling. Man, the damn life of the SPM. Talking about my brother, yeah. Stay on your grind. And if you're feeling me, oh, stay on your grind. Yeah. Well, stay on your grind. You gotta stay on your grind. Stay on your grind.
Right here. You heard a word I said, have you? Wake up, Ivan. You took them edibles, I'm on to you.
You gotta stay on your grind. If you wanna get paid, you gotta move things, baby. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you gotta stay on your grind.
Nope, sitting right there. We're doing an audit on the music. What song was it? It's not on the screen no more. That was a good song. Maybe want to go to sleep though. What you doing, cat? You outside, huh? Can't get through the screen.
I received my degree. I got my master's in doping psychiatry. Like the weed, my brain buzzing like a bee. Flying free, I only fear sobriety. Shy police, raiding my privacy. We settle a lot of court, they take my bribery. Finally, I let this irony inspire me. They dying violently, religious trying to be, society denying me. So my propriety is flipping ghetto ivory. Oh my dear diary, my hood is fiery and they admire me. Will I die a G or build a fucking dynasty?
It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two. It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two. Yeah, that's right. This your boy Rashid, all the way from the North Philadelphia ghettos to the South Park slums. Representing in that dope house with my man, the South Park Mexican.
It's about
Say
South Park,
those,
the show.
break these fools off once again.
It's that Vato with combo. You
They're
know
big
how
fans
the
of the
song
show.
go. Keep my freak on, so watchful, Santo Pronto. Bucking like a Bronco, turn into a John Doe. I make your body need Bondo or Stompos. Pop those hollows. Hard act to follow. A fool named Carlos. Y'all know my motto, don't act like a star, bro. If you talk, don't pay your damn car note. And although it's almost tomorrow, suck a sorrow. Cause don't be a rap you can borrow. I swallow Apollo, back to Milago. MCs Island Bravo getting smoked like a mob, bro.
It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two. It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two.
No sympathy in the street, it's either him or me. Officially, ain't a man that can get with me. Nigga, please, my trigger squeeze, come to killer bees. Figure these the last days, why I stick with G's. Initially, my meat make them history, clinically approved. To kill that ass instantly, spill the beans, and get in between my guillotine. As bitches fiend for my dope like nicotine, sipping lean. It all started with the triple beam. Competition, tell me, are you listening? It's the king. Living life like Pistol Pete with missile heat that'll leave your body incomplete. Epitome of a mental facility. I take your nuts and hang them on my Christmas tree. Simply, I don't slip, but I'm slippery. Unseen like the entity. Really be sick of beef. I disagree with your trickery. Blast like Yosemite. Smoke them like hickory. Industry, y'all finna see my embassy. Critically acclaimed. Forever your mystery.
It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two. It's the Riddler on the roof. Rose from the bottom, come to speak the truth. It's the Riddler on the roof. And I for it, now a two for a two. A two for a two.
We got shit Trump's talking about. We need the wall. What's next?
I have dry skin, and Native's moisturizing lotion helps my skin feel moisturized all day. This lotion absorbs easily.
Yo, I ain't got no hook for this jam. Here we go, here we go. I'm just gonna let y'all feel the music on the hooks. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. In the rancho, everybody knows Carlos. Still writing and still fumando arbos. I'm locked up with my gente, no hay salida. Trying to finish up this book about my vida. On appeal and it's gonna take a full year. They asking me if I wanna go to school here. At a time when a person really needs a friend, I'm thinking about getting back on them streets again. I gave the Benz to Hap and the vet to Beach. I hope they use them to ride on my enemies. I got 2 left. What's up, young Hugh Hef? I heard my brother just signed up a new chef. Lucky Lou, the Scrooston freestyler. Y'all just wishing that the dope house would die, huh? I heard you boys talking down, bumping lips, but big mouths is only good for sucking dicks. When I was free, none of y'all stepped to me. Now that I'm locked, you hoes is disrespecting me. I'll be back before you bitch niggas count to 10. But I can touch you way before I'm out to pen. No names, I don't play that silly game. You smoking too much weed, you ain't no killer, man. I bring vengeance, can't put it all in one sentence. But if there is a hell, I can show you to the entrance.
Too hard.
And this shit don't stop. I told you they couldn't stop it. Yeah, here we go. 2 verses. Everybody stay comes, I fucking ate crumbs. I'm not a star, but now I date some. Those who knew me as a child growing up see my Benz turn around and start throwing up. What y'all think, that I'm happy cause a new car? They come to me saying I don't care who you are. I knew you when you wasn't nothing, and still ain't. You're just Carlos Coy, but on a lil tape. You think you're bad with your big house and fancy ride, but a man is only good for what he has inside. So I say, then why are you so mad? Have you ever heard of me to go brag? On this earth, I'm no better than anybody. I was more happier without any money. I haven't changed, not one little bitty bit. To be honest, y'all the ones that really did. Hating me, cause you live in misery. But there's other ways to take your kids to Disney. No revenge, I just want my family and friends. Fuck the Benz and you could have the millions. All I want is a worm in a fishing pole. Behind bars, it's the little things you miss the most. All the parties, the clubs, they don't mean nothing. I miss telling little kids they can be something. Give them hope, cause I know they up against the odds. Tell them do their best, leave the rest to God. Man, I know they make you feel like you don't belong. Can't see your own kind on the shows that's on. Lil homie, that's only cause they scared of us. Don't play me, they say, cause I bear too much. I'm not negative, but trying to be a pessimist. But your fear got you hating on the messages.
Old Magic Boy. Is he still in here? Magic Boy, quit eating 2 large pizzas. That's pretty good.
It's the same old shit in the same ass place. My studio smells like 10 ashtrays. My niggas still getting too fucked up, and I'm still smoking too much guns. Haters always gonna
Why is he
front they
holding a
mouth
dog in the
and
air on
keep
the cover?
trying to take me out. Mama always
As many as
gonna
they
worry
donate
herself.
for.
And me, I can't forget the pain I felt. Even though I drive a new 600, they be thinking like, what is Lowe's frontin' for? I bought a club and they filled up with envy. Now everybody pissed cause they can't get
They can
in
play 'em all night, bro. I give a fuck.
Enemies still popping up. Throw away cats, still chop 'em up. I walk in and the whole club stands still. More money, more problems, that's real. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. My little baby girl just turned 6. I gave her the biggest room in my crib. She gets what she wants, so does her mama. I don't think they know the value of a dollar. Fine ass bitches all in my limousine. I just wish I was jumping on my trampoline. With my babies, I miss my children. To me, that's worth more than trillions and trillions. She calls me fat boy, says I'm loco. And she doesn't understand when I gotta go. Hope she doesn't think I don't wanna be with her. Hope she knows that it hurts not to be with her. Hope she knows that with her I'm the happiest. I can't make it to her piano practices. When I was young, my old man left us, and I prayed that she won't be like I was. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. Player haters wanna play me close. Do you really wanna meet Carlos? Do you really wanna feel my wrath? Mad cause your bitch want my autograph? Nigga, I don't wanna fuck your hoe, but I let her suck my dick and lick my asshole. Started out with a silly game of footsie. Now I gotta eat now the best friend's pussy. Rolling hydro, sipping on Chris. When I was broke, I would dream about this. Get my back rubbed in a big bathtub. I don't know her name, but she's showing mad love. I got 7 G's sitting in my pants, and my jewelry is underneath those lamps. I'm getting sleepy, all you hoes got a bell. Once again, I'm in the bed by myself, all alone in another city. I get my bill, the Chris was $9.50. 2 G's for the bottles of Dom P. It was just me and the hose was free. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie.
What? What the? The hell kind of plot twist is this? What the? I'll watch it for a solid 10. What's the name of that one song? Quickly. What the?
Aquí me encuentro en el solecito, sentado fumándome un gallito, reflejando en los buenos tiempos, todo tranquilito. Ahí va, cómo no. Vida peligrosa. Arsenal efectivo. Muchas memorias de Mexicali, por la justiciera lo de Bari, mesa reservada con bucanas, avenidas de la Miniquera, con
I understand it.
pura loquera. Si marca el trabajo no me rajo, sea cuando sea, aquí a la orden, listo para el desorden. Preferí la vida peligrosa, entré desde joven, ganando dinero, poder y respeto. Seguiré chambeando hasta ser jefe.
Yeah, I'll just give my thoughts on the stream. I'm about to watch it.
Me quito, viejo.
I'm gonna get my immediate thoughts.
Educación de escuela y de calle, mente avanzada es mi detalle. Aprecio a esas viudas que me cuidan, a mí y a mi gente. Todo lo que sube también baja, es mejor no meterse con karma. Si me han apoyado no lo olvido, lo traigo en la mente. Aquí me encuentro en el solecito.
What you listen to when you make the long journey to America.
Reflejando en los buenos tiempos, todo tranquilito. Aquí a la orden, listo para el desorden. Preferí la vida peligrosa, entré desde joven, ganando dinero, poder y respeto. Seguiré chambeando hasta ser jefe, último deseo.
Sure. Wait, no, because I can't pull the lyrics up and listen at the same time. Damn, I only have 2 phones. And this is using the stream. It's impossible. YouTube doesn't let you put music in like the background and shit, like you do a video. Hey, let's watch that one video. Let's learn about that. What the hell's going on? What's the title? Ready for the title of that video. If you can find a YouTube video with the English lyrics in the description, I can do it. Better go lay down, cat. I hear you out there running around.
Well, Rachel, Carlos Coy showed absolutely no emotion as the judge read the sentence of 45 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Now, at one point, Coy turned around to his family and he mouthed, "I'll be all right." Then he turned away. That's when Judge Mark Ellis called him up to the stand. He literally read him the right act. 2.5 hours total to convict Carlos Coy and sentence him to 45 years in prison. Coy did not show much emotion when the judge read his sentence.
Baby Bash wasn't there for my situation. You know what I'm saying? My mom was 13. How the could he be there? You know what I'm saying? My mom saw the Vlad interview. She was pissed. She wanted to call Vlad and do her own interview. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to tell her story. Because Bash was bashing her. You don't bash my mom, bro, and you lying on my mom. You speaking on my mom and you lying on my mom.
Carlos Coy was born on October 5th, 1970, in Houston, Texas. His father was an ex-Marine from the Falfurrias community in Brooks County, while his mother was a school dropout who dropped out of high school in order to marry his father. Unfortunately, the marriage crumbled only 3 years after Coy's birth, with his older sister Sylvia taking the motherly role in the house.
Can y'all hear it?
During an interview, she often referred to herself as his mother/sister, explaining, "Because we come from a broken home, my mom always worked, but we were never on welfare. She always worked to save the house, and I took care of Carlos. Growing up with no father figure wasn't easy on Carlos." According to his sister, he took the divorce much harder than the older siblings, including his older brother, Arthur Jr. She remembers him being a little wild kid who was always getting into trouble. Due to his behavior, he bounced around different elementary schools as a youngster. Despite all of it, he took a great interest in skateboarding, self-proclaiming himself as the best skateboarder in the neighborhood, and was starting to become more familiar with music. At his mother's request, Carlos took up piano classes, but he didn't find it interesting, and not long after, he dropped out. Thankfully, he managed to find another instrument, violin, and the story was much different. According to him, he was something of a prodigy, gaining admittance to the music magnet program at Welsh Middle School. Within a year, he passed up several kids who had been practicing since kindergarten, with music teachers refusing to believe that he had been playing for only a year. Unfortunately, the family had to move to a different neighborhood, and his passion for violin soon became replaced with breakdancing. They moved from Southeast Houston to South Park, a neighborhood that was predominantly African American. During an interview, Coy recalled being the only Hispanic in his new Woodston Middle School. "I thought breakdancing was going to be my future. When that went out of style, I was left without a job." Despite ethnic differences, he fit in well with the young social rebels. By the age of 13, he started drinking, smoking weed, and doing crimes around the neighborhood, which also included selling crack cocaine. According to him, he had problems in school due to 3 Gs: gangs, grudges, and girls. In 1987, he was once again thrown out of high school, but this time for assaulting a female student. He started attending an alternative school, but at the age of 17, while still being a freshman, he decided to drop out for good. During an interview with Houston Press, he said, "One more year in high school, and I would have went to jail for f***ing all of this little young." After he quit high school, life didn't become much easier than he expected. He decided to give it his best shot at finding an honest career, and within a year, he managed to get his GED and enrolled at San Jacinto Junior College. He wanted the business associate's degree, but unfortunately failed all 5 of his classes and ultimately dropped out. While his reasoning was that he never did his homework and a burgeoning interest in golf cut into his attendance, the reality was that he was now a full-grown man who had to do something in order to make money. His older brother worked at a chemical plant and found him a job there. While Coy gave his best, he quickly understood that it wasn't a career path for him. Due to low pay and sensitive skin, which led to him getting a lot of rashes, he left the job not long after. Unemployed again, Coy fell for a spiel to get rich quick, selling perfume to strangers at malls and door to door. Although he says he was good at it and sold a lot of perfume, he wasn't making the money. His bosses were. Fed up with all of it, he decided to turn to one job he's been doing since the age of 13, which was selling drugs. By the early 1990s, the crack epidemic was still a big problem in the United States. It emerged in the early 80s, and throughout the decade, it affected people from all the major cities, especially its inner city neighborhoods. With all of that in mind, Coy became a full-time drug dealer and would even boast about it later in life, claiming to have sold only the best uncut coke at the time. According to him, his crack dealing only lasted less than a year after he faced the reality of street life. During a couple of interviews, he mentions about being robbed by known killers at the time who didn't pull the trigger when they had him on the ground, awaiting the execution-style hit. I was tired of selling crack to your homeboy's mom. I was tired of looking at dope fiends being pregnant, trying to buy dope. Tired of seeing my homeboys getting shot and killed, set up for murder, getting jacked to their cocaine. Well, it's up for debate if that was the time he stopped dealing drugs. His life sure changed.
Test boost max or burn a volt? Which is better for a guy who wants to burn fat and build muscle? Hey, so I want to do a...
After getting robbed of his cocaine, Coy sold the cars he bought with drug money and paid up the few grand he owed to his supplier. He moved into a trailer park owned by his mother and hunkered down. He lived off small loans from his brother and pork and beans eaten straight from the can. Thankfully, he kept his hustle's mentality and knew that there had to be a way out. Music would once again find a way back to Coy's life, but in a very extraordinary way. According to Coy himself, one day while sitting in his trailer, he was on the verge of giving up and getting back into his old ways. He picked up his phone, and halfway to dialing his connection to get $100 worth of crack rocks, phone fell out of his fingers, and he collapsed on his knees in a prayer. I said, Jesus, I don't want to slang dope no more. I don't want to work for a white man for $6 an hour and get treated like a worthless. I am a worthless. I just don't want to be treated like one. I didn't want to work for no champ change, you know. I've always known that I had something great in my mind. I could have been the best supervisor at Kmart. He asked God for a sign. Coy collected himself, picked up the remote, and zapped it at the TV. The first thing that popped up on the screen was an ad by the music agency, which read 3 huge letters: rap. While the legitimacy of the story could be questioned, he took it as a sign and started to get back into music. Gangster rap has already established itself as the most dominant subgenre, dominating the charts nationwide. With Coy's eventful life, it seemed like he was cut perfect for it, but he decided to start with a little bit different and unusual approach. Befitting his conversion in front of TV, Coy initially became a Christian rapper. However, his gospel rap lapsed within months after he went head-to-head at a party with a secular rapper. I did my rap, and people were laughing at me. Then this guy, who I knew hadn't done the kind of things I'd done in the streets or been to half of what I had, rapped that he was going to kill my mama and put her body in the trunk of his car. Everybody at the party cheered him. From that moment, Coy learned his first lesson: attracts fans, milk and honey don't. Armed with his new philosophy, Coy wrote 6 songs. To set them to beats which cost money, he turned to his last $900 from the dope dealing. He ordered 100 tapes, paid $130 for them, and was in the business. He set the price at $5, and now the only part left was to find somebody who would give him a shot. The project was called Hillwood, which would later become his solo debut album. Thankfully, his experience as a perfume salesman and genius of street hustler came into play. He started hitting the lowrider car shows, car washes, convenience stores, flea markets, anywhere that he could find potential buyers. Even grandmothers got the pitch from the smooth-talking stranger. He would ask if their grandkids were fans of rap and kept talking until he pocketed the money. He continued to sell tape around town for almost 2.5 years before opening his own record label called Dope House Records along with his brother Arthur. In 1997, Coy began working on his next album, which he released on March 3rd, 1998. The album was called Hustletown and soon became a huge deal for his success. The album spawned a hit single called Merry Go Round, which was not only an underground hit that broke him out of Texas, but also caught the attention of Southwest Wholesale, an independent distributor in Houston, which soon offered him a deal.
With the green voodoo, you love when my boys come and run us a choo-choo.
With his music becoming bigger and bigger, his family started grabbing their executive titles on Dope House Records, with SPM himself assuming the humble mantle of the Don of Dope House Records and music engineer with PhD in rapology. Throughout the next couple of years, SPM's notoriety spread, and soon enough, he carefully locked up the regional rap market. As the stardom grew, he edged toward becoming another cultural icon for expanding Hispanic awareness and started to see his role in quasi-messianic terms. He believed he was the one to bring them that respectability as his own commercial success mounted. He bragged about going from $400 a month in album sales to $40,000 monthly. After his release of Hustletown, SPM released 2 more albums, Power Moves, The Table in 1998, and Latin Throne in 1999. While both of them performed really well regionally, it wasn't until the release of his 4th studio album, called The Third Wish, To Rock the World, that he started to gain some mainstream success. The album featured one of his biggest singles to date, titled High So High.
I'ma roll 84 till the hoes start clacking. Put them on their back, gotta ask them what happened. Money was cracking.
The single even reached the Billboard chart, peaking at number 50, which led to grabbing the attention of Universal Music Group. They saw a lot of potential in SPM and decided to sign him as an artist. The deal propelled SPM and Dovehouse Records to the next level, with the deal bringing in an advance of more than $500,000. Suddenly, SPM was everywhere. Texas Monthly magazine selected Coy as one of the voices of a new generation, labeling him as a breakout star on the rise. Throughout multiple interviews, he continued to talk about Hispanic heritage and tried to inspire the youth by saying, "A lot of Mexican American kids have low self-esteem, so I let them know that they can do more than just work like an animal for peanuts." The shows continued to grow each month, with Coy giving a speech before each one about the virtues of staying in school and away from crack, keeping out of gangs, getting a job, glories of families, and responsible parenthood. With his music career gaining massive momentum, he continued to release more albums. Under Universal, he released 3 albums, 2 in 2000 called the Purity Album and Time is Money, and 1 in 2001 called Never Change. While all of the albums only reached mediocre success, it helped SPM to fully solidify his name in the music scene. But while his life was seemingly going in the right direction, touring across the country and reaching the heights he never dreamed of, the world would very soon get a deep dive into his dark and disturbing reality. On a hot 2000 July day, the deputy constable from Precinct 1 pulled up to the Dovehouse Records headquarters on Central Street. The officer carried court papers that were part of a past returning to haunt him. In April of that year, Jill Odom, a former girlfriend, filed a lawsuit seeking to have Coy formally declared the father of a son, Jordan Dominic Odom, and to have him begin paying child support. While every family has their problems, and in a typical scenario, it wouldn't raise any questions, this one was far from regular. You see, at the time when she filed the lawsuit, Jill was 20 years old, and the child who she claimed to be SPM's son was 6 years old, meaning that at the time when she gave birth, Jill had to be no more than 14, and Coy around 23 years old. Later during the testimony, she claimed that they started dating when she was only 13 years old, with him being her first sexual partner and using no protection during the act. After she got pregnant, Coy offered to marry her, but that was quickly nixed by her parents, who refused to have anything to do with him. Jill surprisingly didn't shy away from praising him for his informal support of herself and the child, saying if I needed something, he would get it. But her lawsuit hardly reflected that Coy had come up with the assistance on a steady basis. After DNA testing to confirm paternity, the settlement called for Coy to pay $28,000 in back child support and $2,000 more for Autumn's prenatal and birth expenses. He was to contribute $1,500 to a college fund for the boy and begin paying $900 monthly in regular child support. At this point, Coy's pension for an underage girl was merely an obscure civil matter and sadly, not the stuff of criminal charges, or at least not yet. Now 20-year-old Jill, during the trial, claimed that the rapper may not have known her specific age. Even back then, that argument was hard to accept. According to multiple news sources, Coy did know that she was only a middle school student because Jill testified during the trial that he used to pick her up after her 7th grade classes. Many years later, one of his close friends and label mates, Baby Bash, during an interview with Vlad TV, tried to clean up SPM's name by claiming that back then, the girl, who was only 13 years old, illegally worked as a stripper at a nightclub, and that when SPM met her, he assumed she was of age due to her working there, and that proceeded to one-night stand. In my opinion, this has to be one of the worst tries to cover up your friend, and no man with right mind and intentions would ever mistake a 13-year-old child for a grown woman, especially back in the 1990s. But even according to SPM's Facebook fan page, during one of the interviews, SPM himself claimed that Jill wasn't a stripper when he met her, and denied the claims that he met her at the nightclub. While it may seem like he got away easily from a situation the majority of people will find disturbing, to say the least, this was only the start of his worries, and this whole incident will continue to haunt him for years. With all of this starting to get attention from the media, nobody believed that SPM could be a child molester. After all, Coy had an adult partner, Gina Acosta, and together they had 2 children, a boy Carlos Jr. and a daughter, Carly. None of his inner circle supporters believed any of the claims SPM's name was dragged in, with one of them being a longtime friend and homie who had a 9-year-old daughter of his own, the playmate of 6-year-old Coy's daughter, Carly. In 2001, during a Labor Day weekend, Carly, her friend, and their mothers, who had been close companions for several years, decided to make the best out of the weekend by going shopping and having dinner at Joe's Crab Shack on the Gulf Freeway. The children had so much fun that they didn't want the fun to end. As her friend's mother drove them home, Koi's daughter asked if the playmate could spend the night. Her mother reluctantly agreed, and soon the kids were romping around in the upstairs kids' room of the Koi's home. They played cops, danced, and finished the night by watching a movie. At one point in the middle of the night, Carly's friend woke up the mom and told her that her stomach hurt and she wanted to go home. Without hesitation, Carly's mom arranged a ride for her, and soon the kid was back home. Unfortunately, the story doesn't end there. Only a couple of weeks later, on September 25th, 2001, Houston police showed up at SPM's Dope House Records headquarters once again and arrested Koi for sexually assaulting a 9-year-old girl. While at first glance, the story seems to be innocent, it couldn't be more opposite. When the girl finally reached home, she told her mother a whole different story. According to her, while both children were watching television, Koi entered the room and joined them on the sofa. While they were sitting there, he started touching and rubbing the 9-year-old buttocks as she was laying on her stomach. The girl later testified that she became momentarily scared. Soon, girls were dancing at Koi's urging to Destiny's Child Survivor. After some time, the girls went to Koi's daughter's bedroom, climbed into bed, and began watching television there. After Koi's daughter fell asleep, the girl, who has a history of insomnia, was laying in bed, awake, when she suddenly noticed Koi in the doorway. He walked over to the bed, reached under the covers, and again, started to inappropriately touch her. Eventually, he hustled around the other side of the bed, knelt down, and began performing oral. The girl testified that Koi persisted in this conduct for approximately 1 minute after she went to the bathroom and claimed to have slobber all over her. She found Carly's mom and told her the lie about her stomach hurting and asked to be taken home. Mom, unknowingly, arranged a car ride for her with Carlos himself. While they were driving back home, he told her not to tell anybody about what happened, complimenting that she was a great dancer and saying that he was going to open up a dance studio, making her a big star. After they reached home, the girl ran inside, while Carlos had a couple of words with the girl's grandparents, once again complimenting her dancing abilities. The following morning, the girl informed her mother about what happened at Koi's house, and the authorities were contacted to investigate the incident. On September 25th, Carlos Koi was behind bars, charged with aggravated sexual assault of the 9-year-old girl. Remember the case where Carlos was declared the father of a child he had with a 13-year-old at the time? Well, during an investigation, Assistant District Attorney Denise Ongson said that police learned about that incident and added one more charge of aggravated sexual assault. Carlos Koi quickly posted a bail of $30,000 and began counteroffensive to the allegations that led to the music scene as well as his personal life. Some concert dates were canceled, and Child Protective Service investigators temporarily banned him from contacting his own children. Around that time, rumors started to emerge that the 9-year-old's mother had put her up to say that she was assaulted because the mother had been scored by Koi after having an affair with him. The woman denied all the accusations. Baby Bash would also speak about this in the same interview with Vlad TV, claiming that while it was Koi's homeless wife, he didn't really care about it. And when they broke it off, she started blackmailing him. While awaiting trial, out on bond, Koi tried to get back to normal business at Dope House Records, but it once again didn't last long. Late on February 3rd, Koi left the company premises, climbed into a van with the homies, and headed north to New Caney. There, they picked up 2 females who he said had been pestering him with phone calls saying that they were bisexuals who wanted to meet the rap star. They wound up at a cheap hotel on the North Freeway. Koi insisted that he gave the group $100 for them to eat at a nearby Mexican place while he napped in the motel room. He swore that he woke up and found one of the females in his bed, although claimed that nothing had happened for the hour they were alone. Her story, on the other hand, differed. She said that they started kissing, and after a while, Koi took all of his clothes, and when he asked her to do the same, she complied. Then, they had sex. Aside from the conflicting stories, there was one big problem facing Koi, who was already awaiting trial on the earlier charges of sexual assaulting juveniles. These latest groupies were only 14 years old.
Jesus.
They decided to press charges, and on March 6, 2002, the Harris District Attorney's
This motherfucker don't get ID, ask ages or nothing, huh?
His bond was revoked the next day, and he turned himself in on March 7. Koi's trial started on May 6, 2002. The sexual assault case of 2 14-year-olds were quickly dismissed not long after the trial started. A court document showed that the girl's medical records show she had chlamydia at the time of the alleged sexual assault, and that Koi never had the disease. She also claimed that Coy didn't use protection during the sexual encounter, which ultimately contradicted the facts. Coy's lawyers also said in the document the girl had previously tried to extort him for money, been diagnosed as bipolar, and also been expelled from high school for repeated disciplinary violations. Despite beating some of the claims, there were more than enough girls whose testimonies couldn't be disputed. There was a total of 8 women who claimed that Coy had sexually assaulted them while they were underage. During the
Jesus.
trial, one woman testified that she was 12 when she first had sex with Coy. Although she initially told the police she was 14, during her testimony, she changed her mind about the date. In answer to a question by Coy's attorney, Chip Lewis, the woman said she felt no animosity towards Coy after they stopped seeing each other. Another girl also testified that she had sex with Coy several times at the age of 14 at Dope House Records headquarters. All 8 victims showed the jury one thing, a pattern. All of the girls were underage, with one of them having his biological son. While the list of victims was lengthy, the main focus was still on the trial of a 9-year-old girl.
All right, Miracle,
there was
get
no
out.
physical evidence, no DNA
Down.
samples, or anything else to independently link him to sexual contact with the child, and the whole trial was based on her word against his. During her testimony, at one point, she didn't remember what happened and even said she could have dreamed Coy touching her inappropriately. She would later take back her words and say that the incident was real. The girl once again told the whole story from the start, even mentioning the small details like Coy complimenting her dancing abilities. The police officer Ruiz, who was first to interview the girl after the incident, also became a crucial part of the trial and testified that during an interview, the girl informed him that Coy touched her and licked her and even described the location on her body where he did it. Carlos maintained his innocence to all the accusations presented in the courtroom except the case of 13-year-old. The case with the 9-year-old is something I know I can get past and win. The case of the 13-year-old is not winnable because he's definitely my son. The jury took a couple of things in consideration when coming up to a conclusion. All 8 girls who testified during the trial were underage, ranging from 9 to 14 years old. They also used lyrics and his gangster rap persona against him, taking into account his often glorification of the grimiest of crimes. Then, there was also an interview with Houston Press from 1999, which I already mentioned in the beginning of the video, where he said, "One more year in high school and I would have went to jail for all of those little young." When asked about it during the trial, Coy simply responded, "I might have said that." With all of this in mind, there was one crucial fact that couldn't be disputed. His child, whom he had with a girl who was only 13 years old at the time. It didn't take a genius to come up with a link between all the evidence presented in the courtroom and SPM. After 7 hours of deliberation in the hotel room for 2 days, jurors came up with their verdict.
I guess you believe this. You are a victim of your own celebrity in this situation. That if you were a plumber or a doctor or a priest or anything else but a rapper, you wouldn't be in this situation. Well, the fact is that there is only one victim in this case, and it is a 9-year-old girl. Now, that is reality, and you need to deal with it. All people in this state, in this county, in this city, and in this courtroom are equal in the eyes of the law. You receive fair trial, you receive due process, and the jury has spoken. And it's time for you to face the music. It is the order of this court that you be delivered to the Sheriff of Harris County and to the Director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Institutional Division, where they will carry out the jury's verdict for 45 years. At a $10,000 fine, will be given credit for your back time to see the bail.
Carlos Coy was sentenced to 45 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. His projected release date is set to April 8, 2047, with eligibility for parole on October 7, 2024.
You think he'll get parole? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, he did that shit. That man did that shit. Too many kids saying he did something. 8 fucking kids? Jesus. That was a trip. Nah, it should have been life. He'll probably get out this year. They'll let him out. You know they will. They probably mad they even had to put him in prison. Like, oh, it's no big deal. Yeah, they'll let him out this year, I bet you. Give him parole. When did he go to prison? How long? I must have missed that part. When did he go? Like, what year did he go in? That's crazy. That is crazy. Damn, motherfucker been in there a long fucking time. Been there 22 fucking years. It wouldn't shock me if they let him out, though. Because they don't take that pedophile shit serious. Shock me at all. That's the world we live in now. Ran by pedos. But they ought to leave him in there forever. Keep his ass in there. I guess these nerds never decided we was going to E-Town tomorrow. Said I'd go for a price. Oh, it's going to be nice tomorrow. It's only going to be in the low 70s. Nice day tomorrow. Not so damn hot. Oh my God, next week in the 80s again. DBZ, yeah, we can watch a few of them. God, I wish I had a big giant slice of pizza. God, I wish I had it. I wish I had it. Marshall, quit licking. Magic Boy put the Patreon at an even 80. All right, Marshall, get down. Quit. Go over there and lick on your paw. Go do that over there. Go. Down. Oh. You probably got high and passed out. What do you think of that nerd who made videos calling you lazy? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch videos about myself because I could care less. Couldn't care less. Calling me lazy, that's hilarious. Funny. That motherfucker couldn't even make it through my day.
Vegeta's covert maneuvers.
A thief? People just be talking out of their ass. They don't even know me. What a dumb thing to say. Okay, gotta put...
Gee, I've got a feeling it's that giant pink guy.
See, the audio on this one, it fucks up. I'm just gonna ride it out though. It should start working at some point. It's still moving, but like it mutes it. I do donations all the time. I've been doing them every damn night when I get home.
Vegeta, he really is on planet
It cuts in and out. I don't know why. Hey, cut out again.
Looks like he's already healed from the last battle. I thought we had more time. This is a disaster. You see that? Those scouter devices. I don't think Vegeta was wearing his. Without it, he should be able to pinpoint where we are.
Working now.
Hey, you don't think he can detect power?
I think it's just that episode's glitched up or something there.
So he'll eventually sense our energy.
On this site I'm watching it on. I did it again. It didn't do it on the last one though.
I could have sworn there were two large sources of power there.
I've never seen Super.
Someone's definitely down there. Let's see who it is.
Oh my god.
It was only a fish. What am I doing wasting all my time searching for this? I should be focusing my attention on finding the Dragon Balls. If I can just locate and hide even a
I gotta piss. Stand back, stand by. Remember how crazy they got over that bullshit? Stand back, stand by. Remember that? Man, what the fuck? That was funny. Breakdown. And we're back.
Single one of them, then Frieza won't be able to get all set.
I've never seen the old one.
And since those idiots let the Namekians destroy all their scouters, I'll have the element of surprise.
Come on. Enough of this. Play the fucking audio. At least got subtitles.
For sure, we both know how that would have ended. We should head back and make sure Bulma's okay. Just keep your energy hidden and try to stay out of
Peanut
sight.
butter.
She's not far from here, is she?
I don't think so.
We didn't even have to fight and I'm exhausted. I could really use a nap.
Could really use some sound. I got it charging.
We did it for all our friends the Saiyans killed.
I told you Bulma was close.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Bulma, we're back!
Where did she go?
Come on, man. The fuck's your problem, man?
House.
Not because it was doing it the other day. It's just this episode. The first 21 I watched, I had no issue. There's something about this episode fucking up.
Your version of Piccolo.
What the fuck? Maybe if I rewind it.
Defenseless, my butt.
Nope. See, it cuts off at the same part. It's baked into the episode. Whoever bootlegged it's a fucking moron. And they fucked it up.
Enough Goku was spending the entire trip training his brains out. Cool, huh?
Goku does? This is awesome! We might actually make it out of this!
Why? What's the other side of this? This is broken. Send me the other one.
And since Freeze and the others have lost their precious scouters.
Unbelievable. What's that other site? Yeah, I'll try the next episode. Let's see if it does it on that one. It's probably filler anyway.
Vegeta's covert maneuvers.
It's the same one.
Tragic assault. You certainly are a thick-headed old fool. Okay, then. Vegeta's covert maneuvers.
I'm on Safari. Dude, I have pop-up blocker. I get them anyway on these sites. It doesn't matter what I do. You click the page and they pop up. They gonna get their money. Biden's America. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Vegeta's covert maneuver.
It just keeps playing that same episode. What's that other site? Like, I can't even go to the next episode. Ridiculous. I don't even see this on here. I don't see it nowhere. Oh, there it is. This shit isn't fucking. What the? No, that ain't gonna work. We'll try to get that other episode to play. Maybe it'll work.
Friends Reborn. Zarbon's hideous transformation.
See, it's not doing it on the next one. It's just that one. That was my girlfriend's Hulu account. She left.
Okay, good. I'd say I've got this 20 times setting licked. So, time to crank this bad boy up to 30. Hello out here, can you hear me? Come in! Goku! Hey, wait a second. King Kai, is that you? Indeed, the voice that launched 1,000 ships. Speaking of which, I have to ask, why exactly are you soaring through outer space in a refurbished pod? Oh, wait, yes, of course. Planet Namek, the Dragon Balls. Silly me, I should have guessed. Happy hunting to you! Happy hunting? Haven't you heard the news about all the crazy stuff going on? Bulma said that every bad guy in the galaxy is gathered on Namek. Sounds just terrible. Well, you'll have to tell me all about it later. You see, right now, I'm entertaining. What are you talking about? You mean guests? Uh-huh, but not just any guests. These guys beat your snake way record by a mile. Hard to believe, but here they are, in a fraction of the time you took. All 4 of them, in fact. Wait, 4 of them? But I guess if your old record's got a gift, best it's broken by friends.
I'm supposed to leave that Yonka got down that road faster than Goku. I don't believe that. He's a bum.
I'd watch out if I were you. These fellas are out to one-up your old training regimen, too. That's incredible! So all 4 made it to your place at the same time, huh? Are they with you right now? Hey, is it cool if I speak to him? Sure, just place a hand on my shoulder and gab to your heart's content.
Yo, you hear me all right, Goku?
Yamcha!
Just so happens we ran into Kami on this side. He told us all about King Kai and how to find him.
Yep.
And dude, the old guy also told us what you're up to. About heading to he and Piccolo's homeworld to try and scare up some new Dragon Balls and bring the 4 of us back.
If you made it to King Kai's, then I know Tien sure did.
I thought you couldn't bring Yonka back because he already died once.
Yeah, he's here.
We said that in the first episode.
My pride would allow me to sit this one out while everyone else got stronger.
So who's the other one with you? Is it Kami?
No, afraid not. Kami decided to stay behind back in Otherworld. Get this, it's Chaozu.
Are you kidding me? No way! I thought Chaozu got blown to smithereens. He's okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Kami gave him a brand new body and everything. Good as new.
That's awesome! Way to go, Chaozu!
Man, I don't know how you handled training on this planet. I mean, the gravity's so strong here, we could barely even run.
Oh, you'll get used to it, trust me. You should see what I'm doing now. I've only got 5 days left to train before I get to planet Namek. I have the artificial gravity on this rig set so high, it's not even funny. Unless I'm stronger than I've ever been by the time I land, I'm gonna be in some serious trouble.
Wait, what do you mean? You have to fight somebody?
Well, because I was hurt so badly. Gohan,
Different
Krillin,
balls.
and Bulma had to go to Namek without me, figuring that'd be our best bet at tracking down some new Dragon Balls, but then, right after they got there, Vegeta showed up with the same thing in mind, and he's not alone.
What? Please just tell me they didn't get themselves pulverized.
just part of something a whole lot worse. A lot of other pretty mean-looking guys are also there for the Dragon Balls. The strange thing is, they're all wearing the exact same kind of uniforms as Vegeta. And apparently they're being led by a guy whose power level makes the rest of them look like they're a bunch of weaklings.
What? What is it? What's Goku saying to you?
You wouldn't happen to know their leader's name by some chance?
No clue. I'll pass it on the second I hear anything, though.
If it's who I think it is, we got major issues. Say, Goku, stand by. I'm gonna have a little peek.
Yeah, sure. Let me know what you see.
Alrighty then. Which direction is good old planet Namek anyway?
Yamcha, you gonna fill us in or what?
Well, there is some serious power down there, that's for certain. Now, if I can only focus in on the swords.
What's the matter? You recognize who it is?
Goku, saying you don't know who you're up against here would bar none be the understatement of the decade. There's no way you can take on this fiend.
What's that supposed to mean?
Listen to me carefully. You're not to go anywhere near him. That's an order. When you land on Namek, just gather up Gohan and your pals and get out of here as quickly as possible. I'm not just saying this for your sake either. Family, loved ones, the Earth itself, not to mention countless other worlds, would be at risk. So much as look at him wrong and Frieza's wrath will engulf everything you, me, and anyone on our side holds dear. Just this once, you must leave well enough alone.
Wow, if he's so powerful, can't I at least get a look at the guy?
No, you cannot get a look at the guy. That's an order.
Come on.
I am the King Kai!
No, don't listen to him, Goku. Find the Dragon Balls and wish us back, whatever it takes.
Now we're talking.
Believe me when I tell you that my time here won't go to waste. Just get me to planet Namek and we'll teach this Frieza the true meaning of the word wrath.
What? Not one of you has the first inkling about Frieza!
Well, then I guess you better start training us, shouldn't you?
Not with that attitude. Not unless you swear to stay clear of Namek. Give me your word, or I'll refuse to teach you again.
Yeah, fine.
I can trust you, right? You wouldn't lie. That condition goes for everyone, by the way. You hear me? I am the King Kai.
An easy promise to keep, or work around.
I can't outshine Goku if I stick to the same regimen he did. Not with so little time. I'm gonna have to put my own spin on the training if I want to get ahead.
Like he's some big shot. I'm gonna have to put my own spin on things.
Shall we?
Here we go. Let's do this.
The test. You must each tell a clever joke that will make me laugh. But I warn you, my sense of humor is quite refined.
Get down, Marshall. No.
All right,
Hot.
so I'm not supposed to tangle with what's-his-name, but there's no harm in me getting stronger. Let's see if I can handle kicking this thing up to 50 times the gravity of Earth.
50 times.
So, we keep flying like this. How long before we get to the Grand Elder?
Should be just another 5 hours or so.
Damn it! Why the hell am I not picking up any power levels clustered together? This is ridiculous. There has to be another village somewhere. 2 powers on the move. Odd. One of them feels different from any of Frieza's men or the Namekians. Whatever it is, I should leave nothing to chance.
Shinde, stop! It's Vegeta. He's picked up our energy, and he's not far. We have seconds, baby. Hurry up, Shinde! We've got to hide! Why'd he change direction? Something nearby's got a lot of energy, and Vegeta's headed straight for it.
There's no mistaking that power. Ha, not at all. Lucky me. I've been waiting for you to separate from the herd,
Zarbon.
Come on, trying to locate these primitive dwellings without a scouter is such a chore. What the? Vegeta?
Yo! It's been quite a while, hasn't it, pretty boy? I hope you didn't forget me. Nothing jumpstarts the old memory like a grudge match, though. Dodoria would agree if he weren't dead.
What? You can't have defeated him. You're bluffing.
Don't believe me, huh?
I find it hard.
Ah, skeptic I see. Well, fortunately the burden of proof can be shouldered right here.
I'm sure it can. But answer me this first. Why would you turn against us?
Against Frieza, you mean? Isn't it obvious? I hate the bastard, always have, and now that there's a chance not to just seize eternal life, but to wrench free of his control at the same time, well, the real question is, why in my right mind wouldn't I turn against him?
You're a fool to speak this way.
You're the fool for being Frieza's lapdog. And if he thinks I'll be kind once the Dragon Balls are mine, then your precious master is the biggest fool of them all.
Surely even someone as thick as you knows it'll take more than immortality to conquer.
Let's see what this dog's barking at. What? Barking at. What's that? What the fuck they is barking at?
It's a pity you can't manage without a scouter. I think you'd be truly bowled over at the kind of power my experience on the battlefield has forged.
My, such conviction. Please, Frieza's power utterly transcends any notion you or I could have of experience.
Enough talk! Your nonsense doesn't intimidate me. I know his weakness. See, I've become what Frieza most fears. A powerful Saiyan. A Saiyan before whom he will kneel.
Is that what you believe? Frieza may once have bristled at the idea of your kind banding together, but just one of you is hardly what I'd call a threat.
Oh, really?
Y'all get out of that shit. Damn.
How can you deflect that? Whoa. Now that is some serious power. Vegeta and one of those thugs must be really going at it. I'll bet it's that one guy, the one with the hair who was standing next to Frieza. Yeah, it's him all right. It's gotta be. Let's just hope he and Vegeta keep each other occupied. I'd be useless against either one of them if they came after us. Hey, That's it. Now's our chance. Sorry about this. While those two are over there beating each other to a pulp, I can fly us over to the Grand Elder's place at full speed. Vegeta should be way too distracted to notice the energy spike. Hold on.
The fuck was that? Come on, get in the house.
This can't be the best you've got. I thought the mighty Zarbon's speed was supposed to be legendary.
Beating Zarbon's ass. Happy Pride Month.
How disappointing. I thought you'd be more of a challenge. Bravo, Vegeta. Your progress intrigues me. Enough so that I feel it's only courtesy to show you the extent of my own power. Something I've let lay dormant for many years. What? Dormant? Well, now you've got me intrigued. Has Frieza's peacock been keeping his feathers tucked?
Believe me, you've no clue.
Really? Such a sense of humor!
You might as well know before you breathe your last breath. There's a very good reason I keep my full powers hidden. You see, exploiting them calls for a drastic transformation. Quite a distasteful one, in fact. Hideous, even. Naturally, I am somewhat reluctant to sacrifice looks. But when my hand has been forced, what choice is there?
Excellent. Next you'll be telling me you become a giant ape. Of all the lies I've heard people use when backed into a corner, I think yours is my favorite.
Well, I don't become huge, not like you Saiyans do. Nevertheless, once I've properly transformed, my power's enormous.
Sure feels like a lot of time's passed since we got to this planet. Longer than a single day, I mean. Why isn't the sun starting to go down yet, you know?
Why are they holding each other while they fly? Can't they both fly? And why did it freeze?
There's no such thing as night on this world?
What's night?
Never mind.
I'm waiting.
Eager, aren't we? Very well. Don't say you weren't warned.
What the hell? Repulsive, isn't it? Oh, but the trade-off in power is unbelievable, as you will see.
Right down.
About how much further till we get to the Grand Elder's house, would you say?
Not much farther now.
Good. Something tells me the brawl between Vegeta and that other guy isn't gonna last long.
No, I won't lose. Fight back all you want. It just makes this more fun for me. this form, I'm capable of snapping your neck like a twig.
It's no use. I was a fool to think Earth had prepared me for something like this.
Let's put you out of your misery. Thought I'd be more of a challenge. Ha! Idiots.
Boy got handled.
Water everywhere. But damn it, no sign of a body. Must have been swept away by the current.
So much trouble. I can't believe I was provoked into transforming by the likes of him. I suppose I should report our little skirmish to Lord Freezer, there.
This is over. I'm not done. I'll get stronger than either of you. You and Freeze will tremble at my feet. You'll pay when the Dragon Balls are mine.
Zarbon's true form has been revealed. Do Goku and the others stand a chance against such powerful enemies? Find out next Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Nah, Goku kill him. Beat the fuck out of him.
The scheme is shattered. Vegeta strikes back at Zarbon.
You've taken quite a beating there, pal. Could be in for a long haul here. Damn it all. As if there's not enough pressure around here as it is. Unless I can somehow nurse you back to consciousness.
How does he keep getting healed up? I thought he pissed everybody off. He done found another little fucking chamber to sit in.
Vegeta, how does he fare?
Lord, he's been stabilized. It won't be long now.
That is excellent news for you.
Yes, sir. What? An explosion came from just down the hall!
Oh, they went and got him?
Guess the speed at which I'm able to recuperate was more than you bargained for. Now.
No, it had to have come from the treatment room, sir.
Well, don't just stand there.
This can't be happening. Vegeta's escaped.
What?
Freeze is with him. Perfect.
Idiot! Give chase immediately!
I might go to bed after this one, but I don't know. I might watch the other two.
Drag the scoundrel back here in a heap if you must just find him. Or so help me, you wish you'd never been born.
Fools. Like taking candy from a baby. I regret to inform you that by the time you read this, your undisputed reign will have come to a screeching halt. Kind regards, Vegeta.
Damn, he found the Dragon Balls.
It's my turn now.
Let's see. It should be real close.
Fucking killed every one of them. Laid them out.
Why did this have to happen?
It's a cold world.
Vegeta, you horrible monster.
Son of a... Don't think you'll get away. I'll find you, you rat! No one could have scampered off that quickly. He must be hiding somewhere nearby.
Oh, you mock me with your incompetence, Zarbon.
Lord Frieza, I'm sure there's a...
Know that I hold you responsible for our friend's untimely flight. In your position, I'd track him down and quickly.
That's right, moron. Leave no stone unturned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I hate to come off all ungrateful after putting you through all the trouble of healing my injuries, but let's face it, I've earned these. Trouble is, it's not as though I can just waltz out the front door with all 5 Dragon Balls tucked under my arm. Damn. All right. Time for phase 2. Hey, genius, way to look inside the ship before running off on a wild goose chase. Oh, hell.
What a genius.
You bastard! Could you tell where his voice was coming from, my lord, or is it possible?
No, he's pilfering my Dragon Balls right under our noses.
Out you go!
Just launch them bitches.
Well, looks like my work here is done.
Now, how's he gonna find them?
No! Thieving Where's he gone this time? Frieza, my lord! Is he perhaps still on the ship?
This is your mess. You find him.
Yes, sir! If I know these 2 imbeciles, they'll expect me to flee by air. But I wasn't born yesterday.
Go underwater. I don't really watch NXT.
Absolutely unacceptable. You let Vegeta and my precious bounty slip through your fingers in one fell swoop. It's unthinkable that he could have absconded with all 5 Dragon Balls in the twinkling of an eye. I will conduct my own search of the ship's interior. You, however, will comb the surrounding areas for all you're worth.
Sir.
If Vegeta is not standing before me within the hour, the only thing to calm my wrath will be your life. Understood?
Understood.
He black.
This way. It's not inside the houses? Oh, I get it. Not even Vegeta would have looked at the bottom of the lake. It's perfect, of course.
Now this little motherfucker gonna find the ball.
I found you.
Yep, toast your crack, dude.
Didn't land much farther than this. Perfect. I throw a mean curveball if I do happen to say so myself. The only thing Frieza's pitching now is a fit. I've got you right where I want you, don't I, you bastard? All I need to do is drudge up the one nestled safely underwater, and I'm one step away from having all seven. Somebody's headed this way. Someone powerful. Huh. It's not Zarbon. The power level is far too low. It can't be.
This is awesome! Gohan, once I've got you to the Grand Elder's place, you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I guarantee it!
Oh yeah, he got upgraded.
It's the wretched Earthling. Wait, what is he doing on planet Namek? What in the world is he doing with a Dragon Ball? Evidently, today's the day Fortune decides to smile on me.
Seriously, this has gotta be a new record!
Well, now, looks like the Dragon Balls are even more popular than I thought. It's a shame he's come all this way to have that one swiped right out from under him. Oh, this is almost too good to be true!
Vegeta? Where are you? If only I had a scouter! The way things are going right now, I might as well hide myself under a rock! Come on! You're determined to be the end of me one way or another, aren't you? No, wait. It's just the insect who rescued that whiny Namekian brat. And am I crazy, or is that a Dragon Ball he's carrying? Vegeta! I've locked on you now, and you are going to rue the day!
Another power level closing in on me. That's gotta be Zarbon, surely. Ha! Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh? Still, I shouldn't complain. I get to kill two birds with one stone. He's bound to be so frazzled after our last encounter that his guard will be down. This really is my lucky day.
Sorry.
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you trying to kill me?
I thought we all agreed you'd stay inside the cave. I mean, I know you need the light to read by and all, but you're gonna get spotted out here.
Whatever. I've only been out here like all of 2 seconds. Oh, is that what I think it is? You actually found one?
Pretty neat, huh?
Wow. I guess the homegrown variety are a lot bigger than we're used to.
You should have seen the Grand Elder. Turns out he's really cool. Oh, but that's just the start. Gohan's still inside, right? He and I have a little trip to make back to the Grand Elder's place. You're not gonna believe what that old guy can do.
Yeah, about that. He's kind of off on his own at the moment. A Dragon Ball popped up on the radar over near that village Vegeta was attacking, and he went to go look for it.
Please tell me you're joking. What the? There's an energy right on top of us. And it is huge.
Is it Gohan? That didn't take very long.
No, we're not that lucky. It's Vegeta! He must have followed me. I was so pumped from getting stronger, I didn't even notice.
Fancy our paths crossing here, Earthling. I never would have suspected your kind capable of interstellar flight given the state of your civilization, but judging from the Dragon Ball you're clutching so tightly there, it appears you've come all this way for the same reason I did. That's right. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's up to you. Now, the two of you can choose to stay put here while I attend to some unfinished business, or you can try to run and make this much uglier. And it seems we have a guest.
Oh, he's cute. With a face like that, he must be one of the good guys come to whisk us bravely out of harm's way.
I wouldn't count on it. Can this be any worse?
What are you talking about? He's gorgeous!
Have you lost your mind? Ever hear of not judging a book by its cover?
Well, yeah, but I mean, look at those eyes!
Just trust me, I don't have to look at his eyes.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You have no taste in boyfriends, Bulma. Seriously.
I want that motherfucker.
Interesting. You make me look the fool, and now all you can do is just stand there. Ah, I recognize Baldy. A new friend you've made since you've got here, perhaps? All the pieces are beginning to fall into place.
Hey, big boy! Over here! Just so you know, I'm rooting for you!
You've got a fan club.
That's right. Have a laugh, then. You have absolutely no idea how much I'm going to enjoy watching Lord Frieza put that mouth of yours through the ringer. One way or another, you will tell us where the remaining Dragon Balls are.
Oh, is that a fact?
That's enough.
I've had it with you. He's gotten limber. Don't hold back for my sake, please.
You win, he's a bad guy!
His energy just went straight through the roof. This is bad. Really, really bad.
That's it. Take the bait.
Hit him with the dust in the eyes.
This is our chance. We gotta run. Let's go, Bulma.
What? He's gonna pound us to dirt if we
right from where I left Bulma. Hurry!
How dare you, you bastard! Wow, you don't look so good. Our little scuffle appears to be taking quite a toll on you. Forgive me for saying so, but I don't think you'll last much longer at this rate. Is that what you think? A comedian to the very end, I see. Your power pales in comparison to mine. How awkward. I thought you, of all people, would be acquainted with Saiyans enough to know the serious trouble you're in right now. You were foolish to treat me so carelessly, knowing our fight had left me at death's door, weren't you? When a Saiyan recovers from the kind of damage you dished out to me, old friend, he only becomes that much more powerful.
Of course, that's it. That's how Goku was able to get so much stronger after every battle he lost. So, then, exactly how powerful is Vegeta now?
Posture all you want. Scum like you could come back from the abyss 100 times over and not be 1/10 as mighty as I am in my present form. I'll show you how your might compares to that of a Saiyan!
Kill that boy.
I was just following orders. I beg you, mercy. After all the years of being spat on and taunted by you, I'm expected to show you mercy. Hear me out. If we join together, we could prevail over Frieza.
Said, nope, motherfucker, you did. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do the other two tomorrow. Goku should be showing up soon. Smack all these nerds around. Put them in a place. Yeah, that's when Bulma realized she wanted to fuck him right there. Man, poor Mike Tyson don't need to be having this fight. He's just fucking old and fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. Be back on in the morning. Goodbye.